baz, boz, baz, baz. And here everybody is literally like, yeah, labadiana, labas ritas, labas vacras. What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kindness and I film from Vilnius, Lithuania. I have been living in Lithuania now for almost 6 years, and I do get questions from you all asking me, different things that you like to know about Lithuania. I made a previous video addressing everything you need to know before moving to Lithuania. However, I've even gotten more questions and I wanted to do a follow-up video to answer those questions. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. If you have more questions after this, be free to send them to me on Instagram or on Facebook, or just comment below and I can do another follow-up video to answer more questions. Thank you all, and let's get into the video. I'm not going to be calling all the names out of these people because I collected all the questions together and we're just going to answer them all. First question we'll be addressing now is, how do I come to Lithuania to study? Guys, if you would like to come to Lithuania to study, you can first search for the university that you like to study in and the course that you like to study. Find the university that offers that course. You can apply yourself. The application process is not that complicated as you think it is, so you can do this yourself. I did apply to come to Lithuania myself, although I wasn't living in Nigeria when I moved to Lithuania. You can absolutely apply for this admission yourself. Go on the website on the university after you found the course, and that, I think that's the most difficult part, finding the course and the university. So but you can do this by yourself, or go through an agent who can help you make the application, find the university according to your budget, and help you through the process of applying, and then you can come to Lithuania. Here in Lithuania we have people that do that. I'll leave their contacts in the description box, and you can contact them and they will help you, navigate through the process of coming to Lithuania. Next question is it easy to get a job in the field that you studied in? Personally, for me, the job that I do now is not necessarily connected to the field that I studied, even though it has a relationship, but it's not completely that. In Lithuania, it's not so easy to get a job actually in the field that you studied, because again, there are just different reasons why. I hope there's an HR person listening to the video. Please make the process easier. When people like us apply for jobs, they make all these excuses. You don't have a work permit, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have this. And most of them are not even educated on how they can process a work permit for the person that they're trying to hire. However, they continue to talk about inclusion and diversity, but not everybody's following that route. So I hope that there is a HR person. Please let your company hire more people, more international people who are not Europeans living here in Lithuania. But it's not easy to get a job in your field that you studied. That is one thing you need to know. And again, because of also the language aspect of it, that also can play a part in the hiring process. The next one is culture shock. What is the difference between the Nigerian culture and a Lithuanian culture? The person that asked this question is Nigerian, and I'm Nigerian as well. So of course, Nigerians, yourself, we be extra. We be extra. Like we are the guys. Let me not even talk too much. Yourself, people. Nigerians are very outspoken, very loud, very vibrant. Whereas here in Lithuania, people are more calm, people are chilled, and I even feel like this is kind of affecting me, they're kind of influencing me. But yeah, I think that's the most different part, because in Nigeria we're always doing like baz, boz, baz, baz, and here everybody is literally like, yeah, labadiana, labas ritas, labas vacras. That's how it is. So it's completely different. We are loud in Nigeria. Here in Lithuania, people are chilled. That is the most different culture. They don't eat spice, like spicy food. In Lithuania, we want to use pepper and finish ourselves. So that is also a different one. So you can eat a Lithuanian food and you're like, where is the pepper? There is no pepper in this food. And what is the other thing that is completely different? I would say just the way we interact. Nigerians, we are very collective, let's build this fam, let's communicate, where is it happening, all one big gang. But in Lithuania, they don't do that. They're very individualistic, and I even did a research on that in one of my thesis, And yeah, we found that Lithuanians are very individualistic, while Nigerians or Africans in general are more collectivistic. Culture. What are the basics of Lithuanian language? The basics of, how do you even answer this question? I'm not really sure what this person wants me to address, but Lithuanian language has been here for over 100 years, and is even most people complain that the language is very difficult to learn, but I don't really think so, because if you are not putting the effort to learn the language, then you can say that it's difficult, right? It's something that you put your heart to do, that you can say it's difficult, it's not difficult. So I would say, first of all, to learn the language, the basics, do they use English letters? They have some English letters, and they have completely different their own letters. So just to learn it, and yeah, those are the basics. They have their own vowels, their own consonants, diphthongs, and all that. It's different, but I don't think it's completely hard. I think if you're willing to learn it, just start early when you move to Lithuania to start learning. That's what I would say. Someone asked, which university did I graduate from? I graduated from Vilnius University, which is like the oldest university here in Lithuania. That's where I finished my studies, and it's also tagged as the best university in Lithuania. But you know, I cannot back on that. Next question is, can I stay in Lithuania after my studies? Guys, I already addressed this topic in my previous video. Yes, you can stay in Lithuania after your studies. You do get 1 year to stay after your studies. They do give you like a post-studies visa, which is for 1 year, and you get to stay and find a job. If you don't find a job within the 1 year, then they're expected to leave or start like a master's degree, or find another thing that you can do, start a job, like start a business or something. But yeah, you can stay in Lithuania after your studies, absolutely, if you get a job. I'm no more studying, guys. I live here now. I just work in Lithuania. I'm hoping to study soon. I don't think so, but yeah, yes. The next question, which I get quite often from some of you that don't want to study, is there an agency that helps people get jobs? Guys, I don't know of any agency that helps people to get jobs in Lithuania. I have heard of stories where people are actually human trafficking people from Africa and Asia to Lithuania to do some jobs, and these are not even legal jobs. So guys, I do not know of any agency. Don't fall for that. People in Lithuania are looking for jobs. So I don't think likely that there is any company hiring people from Nigeria or Africa to come here legitimately. However, there is Digital Explorers. They brought people last year to Lithuania to do internship program, which was for 1 year. Most of them have been retained in their companies. Those were IT professionals. They were currently running another program this year for women only. They were bringing women to Lithuania for traineeship. That is completely over. I know a lady that actually came through that process. I've met some of them. You can check her out actually on YouTube. Her name is Amarachi Nzekwe. Please check her out. She came from that program to Lithuania, and now she's living here in Lithuania. That's the only agency that I know that legitimately were bringing people to Lithuania for studies. I do not know of any other one. But can you come to Lithuania to work? Yeah, I do have a friend here that came from Nigeria to work with no attachments, no agencies. He applied for the job himself. However, the process is a bit longer. You have to find this job for yourself. He also is an IT professional. He got that job, and the company was able to do the process and the documents for him to relocate and come to Lithuania. So that's the only way I know. I do not know of any agency that is registered that is hiring people. If there is any, please comment below so that people can also find that out and take advantage of it as well. Is it possible to reside in Lithuania permanently? Guys, the law in Lithuania is if you've lived here for 5 years, you can apply for a permanent residence permit. Previously was actually, if you're studying, 1 year is calculated as half year, but now they changed the law. I believe in 2018 they changed the law, or 2019 rather. Now you can, if you're now if you God help me. Now if you're living in Lithuania, if you're studying, it doesn't matter if you're working or you're studying. If you're studying, it's one complete year. If you study for 1 year, that's 1 year, and in 5 years time you'll be able to apply for a permanent residence permit after you've written the language test. So that's why I told you, start learning the language. Once you come here, you have to write a language test, and then you can apply. That's one of the documents you need, and of course your bank statement to be able to apply for that permanent residence permit. So yes, you can live in Lithuania permanently when you get your permanent residence permit. Okay. Another question that I got is, can you split your tuition fees when moving to Lithuania? Especially when you apply to come to Lithuania, the universities expect you to pay for like a 1 year school fees. Can you split it? It really depends on the university. Some universities can allow you to pay for 1 semester, so make it like 50%. But you have to ask them. I really don't know. I cannot speak on behalf of all the universities. If you get admission and they ask you to pay for 1 year, just ask them, can you split it? That this is the amount you have and you're making all these expenses. And if they allow, then good. The next one is, can you transfer to Lithuania from a different university? Yes, you can. Actually, I didn't start my bachelor degrees in Lithuania. I was studying in a different country. Then I wanted to relocate. I found the school and I transferred actually. But you have to be sure, you have to ask the university, you must have informed them, because I did send them a copy of my transcript when I was still living in that country, and I asked them. And again, you have to, of course, find the course that is related to what you're already studying wherever you are now. And I did find that course, and I communicated with the university, and I said, hey, this is the course program that I'm doing now. I would like to transfer to this program. And we settled it, and I came. But it didn't end there. When I actually arrived in Lithuania, that university said, oh, you're coming from a different country, we're not going to accept this transcript, blah, blah, blah. And no, I pulled out that email they sent me that they were accepting my transcript. I was like, no, I'm not coming here to start all over again. I already did like 2 years almost from the previous university I was in. And we went, I brought all the documents. I was like, this is legitimate. I notarized it and everything. Luckily for me, I got the original sealed transcript from my previous university. So the university I moved into in Lithuania, after all the process, they were happy, and I didn't start from the beginning. And I was able to complete that studies without starting afresh. So you can do it, but make sure you speak to your university first and get the approval before you do that, so that you don't get into any kind of trouble or, heartbreak. Question that I got is obtaining the visa tough? Guys, I don't think that obtaining a visa would be tough. I don't think so. If you have all the documents that they've requested you to submit, why would it be tough? So just make sure that you're looking and seeing all the documents that they've requested, and make sure you provide it original ones, or if you need to notarize it, make sure that you find out from the consulate. Remember, in Lithuania, I told you in the last video, there is an agency in Nigeria who is currently processing visas for people. They have embassies in Africa, I believe. In South Africa and in Egypt. Those are the 2 embassies I know. However, they have this agency in Nigeria that processes people's visa from Nigeria and to come to Lithuania. What are the school fees like? Guys, the school fees vary. On average, I would say 4,000. There are schools that accept for 1 year 1,900 and something euro. So it can range from 1,000 something euro to 10,000. Really depends on the university, depends on the course, but you need to find out. But on average, I would say 4,000. Putting it all together, yeah, that is the amount of school fees that you pay for 1 year. And again, bachelors are always also cheaper. Masters are more expensive. PhD is even far more expensive. Someone asks, which university is best for studies? Guys, I cannot say the university that is best, because most universities, they have different courses that they specialize in. So make sure for yourself that you find out what course you want to study first, and then if you're going through an agency, make sure to ask them to be honest with you what university you should go to. Can I recommend any university? If you're going, okay, I would say if you're going to do like management courses, I would say Vilnius University. That's where I graduated from, and they're doing pretty well. So you can check that out. There are also other schools in Kaunas, in Vilnius. Check the course that you want to do, and then you'll be able to select the school that you want to go to. Another question also is, what is the standard of education in Lithuania? Is it of a high standard? Guys, I would say from 1 to 10, where would I rate it? I would say it's pretty good. So let's say 8. It's okay. They're doing well, and with the cost and everything, it's okay. Depending on the course you're studying, guys, that's when the quality of education can really be measured, because some universities, they're doing so well in some subjects and they're not doing well in other subjects. So it depends on what you are studying and the university that you choose. That's where you can base the quality of your education. Another question is, the community diverse? Guys, I already addressed this question as well before in my previous video. The community is becoming even more diverse. You have people now from Spain, from all over Europe. You have people from America, you have people from Africa, you have people from Asia. So the community is becoming quite diverse. I'm not even joking. It's becoming quite diverse. We have a page called Foreigners in Vilnius, and we have thousands, like about 16,000 people, foreigners living here. So the community is becoming very, very diverse, and I'm impressed. But of course, especially in Vilnius, because it's the capital city, so you have more international people living here than in all other cities in Lithuania. Somebody asked, what is it like studying here? Guys, what is it like studying here? I'm not sure in what area, but it is chilled. Most of your courses are, if you're doing your bachelor's, most of your courses are in the morning and to evening. But for example, myself, when I did my master's, my courses were actually in the evening, so from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. or 9:30 p.m. So, but for bachelors, they have their courses in the mornings, and depending on the course as well, the process of the studying is not complicated as much. It's not that complicated. You just do your assignments, do the projects that you have for that course. There is a midterm during the half of the semester, and then there is an exam after the semester. But that's just how it works every semester. So there are semesters that last for like 5 months, and the second semester probably like 4 months. So it depends again on the course that you're doing. But the process of studying, they give you your timetable, so you already know what you're doing throughout that semester. You have, a clear plan for that semester. So that's really how it works. It's not that complicated. It is straightforward. Someone asked, is there a direct flight to Lithuania from Nigeria? Guys, there is no direct flight to Lithuania actually, or vice versa. There is no direct flight to Nigeria. What you do is, if you're getting a flight, which is normal as well, when you type on the website to get the flight, they show you like a connection trip, mostly like KLM, Lufthansa, Turkish Airlines, they fly to Lithuania. So what they do is they fly you to Turkey, Istanbul, and then from Istanbul they move here. Or they fly to Germany, Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt they fly you to Lithuania. So, but there is no one single flight going from Nigeria to Lithuania, from Lithuania to Nigeria. There is like a transit where you stay, and then they bring you here to Lithuania. Ask, can I make enough money to pay my school fees while living in Lithuania? Can I make enough money? It depends on your school fees, right? It really depends on your school fees. If your school fees is like 10,000 euro, I don't think, no, you cannot make that, because where is the time to study and where is the time to make the money? So it depends. I don't really think that you can work here part-time. Remember, you're working for 4 hours per day as a student. So how will you make money, that amount of money, to work to pay your school fees? So it's not completely possible. But if it's during the summer, you have the opportunity to work like full-time. You have the opportunity to work for a full-time, and yeah, so it really depends. But I don't think you can pay your school fees entirely when studying here. Question that I got is, how much should I have before coming to Lithuania? Guys, if you're coming to Lithuania, I would say before coming to Lithuania, of course, your school fees together, the first few months of your accommodation, and this is what you have to pay to university, your visa process. So let's say around I would say at least 3,000 to 5,000 euro. Again, depends on the program that you're choosing. This depends on that, but on average 5,000 euro for you before even for your process, for your admission, for your visa and all that. So 5,000 euro. If you're coming to Lithuania, how much should you have? Guys, it depends on you. How much do you have? Just come with what you have. Have you not heard stories of people that moved somewhere with $50 and they were able to make thousands and millions of dollars? It really depends, guys. If you have $5,000, come. 5,000 euros, come. If you have 10,000, just come with what you have. You cannot kill yourself. Just please don't come here stranded, because it is cold. You don't want to sleep outside. Please just come with what you have. There is no specific, you must come with this type of money. And again, even if you come with this money, the money is still going to finish, so you need to replenish that money with a part-time job or with support from your family. Why need exam like IELTS to come to Lithuania? That is not common. I know in like Germany, Poland, and some universities they require that, like the UK and Canada and all that, but not really in Lithuania. What they do is that you need to submit your WAEC results or your NECO results, the result that you're trying to use and get admission. You need to submit it to an agency or a body here in Lithuania who analyzes and checks if that result is up to the standard of the university that you're choosing. If it is up to that, they would of course approve it, and then you can come to Lithuania. That agency is called SKVC. They're the ones that do that, but most universities don't even go through that agency anymore in Lithuania. So you can apply straight to your university, and they would, even in your admission process, it will show you that you need to submit your document to the SKVC for verification before you can come to Lithuania. Is there any Nigerian embassy in Nigeria? There is no Nigerian embassy in Nigeria. I already answered this. They have in South Africa and in Egypt in Africa, and they have an agency in Nigeria that handles their visa process for students. But there is no Lithuanian embassy in Nigeria. Someone asked, what is the best university to study your medicine program in? I didn't do medicine, so I cannot say what is the best university, but I have people around that I know they're doing medicine here in Lithuania, and I would really say, from the reviews and from the understanding I have after speaking to these people, I would say LSMU is the university in Kaunas, is the medical university. That would be my first option to recommend to anyone, because of just the reviews that I've gotten from people doing medicine here in Lithuania. And the price of their school fees is around 10,000 to 11,000 euros. But again, you need to check that out. They have like dentistry, they have nursing, medicine. Yeah, those are the prices of the university, but you can check that out and apply for it. Last question I'll be answering in this video is, how can I get a house when coming to Lithuania, flat? Guys, we have websites in Lithuania where you can search for a house and call the agents who rent this apartment, and then you can see them. If you are coming to Lithuania, your school might have a dormitory where you can stay. If you are seeking to live in an apartment, you can stay in the dormitory for 1 month, then leave and go to a different place. If you're coming to study, usually you speak to the university about your dormitory, and they can tell you if they have space and all that, and what is the price. If you're looking for an apartment before coming to Lithuania, if you're coming through a company, they might help you with relocation package. If you're coming through by yourself, maybe contact somebody that is living here, because you need to call and speak to those people. And most of the agents, they speak, or the private owners who are renting the houses, they speak Lithuanian only. But their website where you can search for the house and you'll be able to relocate. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have more questions, and if you would like me to continue answering your questions about Lithuania, just leave the comments below and I'll be happy to make a follow-up video about this topic. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with your friends, and that is it, Rich Gang fam. Hey, oh yeah. You have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful night wherever you are. If you have more questions, don't forget to hit me up and I'll be happy to address them as well. Thank you once again and have a good day. Bye bye. I finished answering your questions. Let me check out myself. You like my hair tie?